Ask any SoCal captain and they'll say the same thing. Ensenada is special. Just a few hours south of California, there's a place called Hotel Corral and Marina, the kind of spot where you can tie up your boat right outside your room and spend a few days exploring both land and sea. We're here in Baja doing exactly that, but with a twist. Everything we catch is headed straight to a local orphanage, and at the end of the trip, we're hosting one massive catch and cook, making fresh seafood dishes for more than 100 kids.
You got a big fish, look at it.
You know all about this, don't you?
I love this. This is the best.
Stoked on fishing.
Stoked on fishing, baby!
Stoked on Fishing is brought to you by Okuma Fishing Tackle, a global leader in design and manufacturing of high-quality fishing tackle, and by Fujinon Binoculars, experience a legacy of legendary optics, and by El Dorado Sport Fishing, 85 feet of deck space for fishermen who want to have some fun in the sun and catch fish, and by Hotel Corral and Marina, a 5-star retreat located on a picturesque beach in Ensenada, Mexico, and by Stoked On Fishing Charter. Fish the local islands or offshore banks out west, or join us on one of our many adventures around the world. When you hear Mexico, what's the first thing that hits your brain? You're probably thinking about the food, right? Tacos sizzling on a screaming hot griddle, the smell of savory carne asada hanging in the air, possibly a squeeze of lime and a cold cerveza on the side. Or maybe you're just thinking about the fishing. Big billfish in the south, insane yellowtail fishing in the north.
Beautiful, dude.
But I'm going to bet when you hear Mexico, you aren't thinking about wine. Yeah, Mexican wine. It sounds surprising, but wine runs deep in Baja culture. We're in Ensenada, the absolute heart of Mexico's wine country. This place is home to more than 150 wineries. It's basically the Napa Valley of Mexico. And I'd guess most people have no idea it's even here. On our last episode, we brought our boat down from California to Hotel Corral and Marina and started checking off boxes on the list for the ultimate Ensenada trip. Great day of fishing? Check. Insane catch and cook right on the ocean? Check. Giving back with 80 pounds of fish donated to a nonprofit? Check. And we're still not done. After getting back to the hotel, we did a lightning-fast cleanup because their shuttle was waiting for us. They set up a trip straight from the ocean to the vineyards for some wine pairing before tomorrow's early morning fishing. They sent us to Hacienda y Cava Marlot. And the disarmingly sweet owner, Claudia, didn't just say hi, she gave us the full tour herself. Mexico's wine story goes way back, like 1500s back. It was the first place in the Americas to grow wine. The Spaniards showed up with grapevines for church wine, and maybe a little bit for themselves too. The wine got so good it started competing with Spain's. So the Spanish king, who ruled Mexico at the time, basically said, wait, hold up, he made Mexican wine illegal, except for wine sold to the church. Fast forward a few centuries, independence hits. Vineyards started growing again. And now, Ensenada is home to nearly 90% of Mexico's wine production.
It's my therapy. It's my Pilates, my yoga, my everything.
Claudia is an artist, and the vineyard is her canvas. The whole place is filled with her work, paintings, mosaics. She's from Ensenada. Her husband's Italian, and together they've created the perfect blend of Italy and Mexico. Even the name of their wine, Marlot, comes from their last name, Martelotto, just said the Mexican way. After an incredible meal, we realized something. Wine and fishing actually have a lot in common, because if you do too much of either, everything starts spinning.
I got a new trend.
I know, and we make that. In Italy, we use the cantuccini.
After a fun night pretending we knew something about wine, it was time to get back to what we hopefully know a little bit more about. There's a cruise port not far from here, and right next to it, there's a bait barge. Buying bait is a whole lot faster than catching it yourself. And we want to get on the move because today we're heading offshore. Right now, they've only got live anchovies, but that should work just fine. We've got high hopes we will catch bluefin or yellowfin tuna. Both have been showing up in different zones within about 50 miles. "50 miles later, and we've seen absolutely nothing. No birds, no dolphins, no bait. Just pure ocean emptiness." Finally, after at least another 30 miles, there's something. A single kelp patty drifting in the current. Maybe our first shot of the day. Yellowtail use these floating patties as both shelter and hunting grounds, staying tucked away from bigger predators while waiting on bait to drift by. This one's dry though. Doesn't even look like there's bait fish underneath.
All right, wow. Well, that was an interesting morning. Our goal today was to go out and catch tuna. We drove 150 miles out and about in the big blue ocean and came up with 0. So now we've come in and we just want to catch fish. We got some weight to put on the boat for the orphanage, and we've already started doing it with a couple of fish. So now it's time to do some rock fishing.
Nice, Red.
Oh, dude!
That is interesting. Oh, just popped right there. Wow, he might pop up. I lost him right there.
You down, Augustine? You down, Ethan? Wow. La bonita, guys. You got it. Shay, is that the one you lost? Yeah, I told you I had to pop one. Vamos para allá. Okay, man. I don't want to destroy the meat. I don't want to hook in the meat. Get up, buddy. Oh, you got a nice one. Back up that way. Nice one.
That's got some fillets on it. I got some small. Gosh darn it. Oh. On the slow pitch, and fun stuff. Fun stuff. About 200-gram jig is what's doing it. Pretty much Andrew, Luke, and myself got the same jigs. These guys are bait fish back here. We're doing the jigging up here. Keep fishing till we put some pounds up. Pounds are going up.
90% of the day was just cold boat spray and open ocean. But that last 10% made it count. We're estimating about 100 pounds of fish ready for Corazon de Vida to take and deliver to orphanages they support. Shower, optional. Adventure, mandatory. Hotel Corral Marina has got that shuttle waiting again, and we're just rolling with it. "10,000 years of people, 38 native languages and recipes older than the Spanish conquest. In the highlands of Michoacan, food isn't just eaten, it's remembered. And now, a few hundred miles west in Baja, one chef's taken all that tradition and plated it up with a little Valley of Guadalupe flair. This is Once Pueblo, which means 11 villages. Named after the Pura Pecha Plateau, where much of Michoacan's native cuisine was born. And standing with me,
Sandra, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I do believe that we are with the head chef, correct?
Yeah.
Chef Sandra Vasquez is from Zamora, Michoacan. She holds a master's degree in Mexican cuisines and cooked her way through Jalisco and Tijuana before bringing her roots here. She says her dishes are really classic Michoacan cuisine, just done in her own style.
Well, the tortillas, it's a very, very good corn that we get. And of course, we made it here from scratch. So this is a scallop, and it has a lemonade with jalapeno, and it has garlic alioli and avocado sauce.
All right, it's game time. Wine's made from the same grapes growing right behind us. The walls are covered in modern Mexican art.
We put some pictures of La Danza de los Viejitos, the woman in Michoacan.
Tacos with meat cooked for 16 hours in the oven, loaded with special adobo, and a sunset so stunning it looks like Bob Ross painted it. And to finish things off, we got elegant mint ice cream in a crispy pastry basket, sweet mango chunks, and a rich drizzle of olive oil. Flavors like this just don't come from recipes, they come from where your roots run deep. One special meal, one good night of sleep. And the next morning, no boats, no rush, just a break day. Sometimes it's nice to hang out and do absolutely nothing. And while some of us embraced nothing, the rest embraced agave. Well, agave, after it's chopped, smoked, and distilled into a liquid that tastes like a campfire, you want to take a sip of.
Welcome to Tijuana, Baja. My name is Josue. The main part of the experience here is to actually be on board of these ships and do a very different experience to what you were used to in Baja California, which it's actually having a Mezcal tasting.
Those look like crickets.
The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a little cup, take it to our nose, and start smelling the essence of the agave through our smelling sense.
Josue is studying to become a mezcalier and can answer pretty much any question you can think of when it comes to the drink. Ensenada is not exactly famous for mezcal. For that, you head south, deep into Oaxaca, where the drink's ancient traditions and artisanal methods were born. We are being walked through Mexico, one sip at a time. Every pour comes from a different region with an entirely different flavor. And our final destination? A hidden bar waiting just around the corner. Password only.
Agua de las verdes matas.
Tú me tumbas, tú me matas.
Starting in the 1920s, the United States went through a bit of a buzzkill phase. Prohibition meant no alcohol, no exceptions. Meanwhile, just across the border, Mexico kept the drinks flowing. Some regions had restrictions, but in Baja, it was open season. Americans came flooding down for the weekend trips, chasing what they couldn't get back home. Many call it Baja's golden age. Bars packed, money flowing, and the party never really stopped. Josue swears real mezcal doesn't give you hangovers. We'll see how that theory holds up in the morning.
First class.
Nice calico. With the long run last time and absolutely no signs of tuna, we're thinking the big schools of bluefin have already pushed north, back into California waters. Funny thing about fishing for bait, sometimes the bass don't get the memo that they're not the target. The mackerel, they're not cooperating this morning. And yeah, we're giving up on catching live bait. We're at a spot Alejandro brought us to about 10 miles off the coast where commercial tuna ranching takes place. The circular structures you see are called grow-out pens, each one holding wild-caught bluefin tuna that are fattened before exported, mostly to Japan. The blue and white vessel you're looking at is a feed boat delivering frozen sardines and anchovies to each pen. While I would love to cast a bait straight into one of those pens, we can't do that. But we can fish close by. I'm calling this area a kind of dual-purpose fishing zone. It's roughly 300 feet deep with enough structure on the bottom for solid rock fishing. At the same time, all that loose bait and leftover feed drifting out of the pens brings life to the surface. Bonito? Yellowtail? I've even heard of people catching bluefin in these zones. So if we see any activity on the surface, we're chasing it.
Nice, Red.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Two nice reds. Some fish is the 5 pounds or more. It's, I think, so about having the 150 pounds in all. Now I need to start cleaning for a couple hours or more.
Yesterday we were hoping for yellowtail to show up, but instead, another mountain of rockfish. Still, 150 pounds is more than enough to make a bunch of kids very, very happy. What happens next will either be great or a complete disaster, depending on Andrew and Ernie's cooking skills. We're heading somewhere special, but first we've got a few stops.
All right, well, this is cool. I've never actually been to the fish market here in Ensenada. We're basically going to load up on some stuff we didn't catch. They got a little bit of everything. Wow. Those are some big clams. Wow, look at the size of those shrimp, too. Dude, look at. He's got fresh yellowtail over there. Somebody's catching yellowtail.
And like every great adventure, ours now includes navigating the supermarket. 5 gallons of cream, 20 pounds of pasta. I'm starting to think Ernie might be Italian.
Ten chickens.
10 chickens.
What the?
We are at Rancho de los Niños, a home that cares for over 100 kids. Kids who wake up here, eat here, and grow up here. Most of them right now are at school, just down the street, and it's almost lunchtime. In 90 minutes, every kid's coming back hungry and expecting food on the table. That's the mission. Cook a whole lot of fresh food before they get back. Cooking today is a team of 5. Andrew, Bettina, Ernie, Daisy, and Alex, who donated his day just to come help us. The rest of us, holding cameras and hopefully staying out of their way. On paper, it sounds simple. Cook lunch. But when you're making portions for over 100 people, there's no room for mistakes. One pot of rice cooked too long, messed up. Too little salt, everyone knows. It's hot, it's nonstop, and it's a lot of work. But here at Rancho de los Niños, this isn't a one-time challenge. They provide meals 3 times a day. What we're doing today is just a small glimpse of what it really takes to keep this place running.
Kids are standing outside, they got their arms crossed, they're hungry. I'm hungry. Food is served. Wow, the team did it. We were a little late, but that's okay. Paella, the seafood, the pasta, it's all lined up, and now we're serving the kids, and I can tell they're hungry and they're stoked.
That's the end of our time in Baja, but places like this, they hang on to you. The salt, the sound, the people who make it feel like home. Huge thanks goes out to Hotel Corral Marina, who put every piece of this journey together for us. We will be back very soon. Adios. Stoked on Fishing is brought to you by Okuma Fishing Tackle, a global leader in design and manufacturing of high-quality fishing tackle, and by Fujinon Binoculars. Experience a legacy of legendary optics, and by El Dorado Sport Fishing, 85 feet of deck space for fishermen who want to have some fun in the sun and catch fish, and by Hotel Corral and Marina, a 5-star retreat located on a picturesque beach in Ensenada, Mexico, and by Stoked on Fishing Charter. Fish the local islands or offshore banks out west, or join us on one of our many adventures around the world. Thanks for watching. If you like our videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and bell notification down below to get notified when we release a new video. Now, if you don't already, you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Stoked on Fishing.